Music plays on, but the voices have gone silent. In mid-October 2025, one of the Philippines' most vibrant radio stations suddenly went quiet. Today, we're diving into the story that sent shockwaves through Philippine radio, the dramatic transformation of Energy FM, and what it means for the future of broadcasting.
You know, it's fascinating how quickly everything changed. One day, Energy FM was this powerhouse of personality-driven radio, and the next, just music and ads.
Let's start with what actually happened. On October 13th, Papa Jackson, Energy FM station manager and beloved radio personality, walked away. No farewell show, no grand goodbye.
Yeah, and what makes this particularly significant is Papa Jackson's role in rebuilding Energy FM. When he joined from Love Radio in 2017, he wasn't just another DJ, he brought this whole new energy to the station.
His show, Hello STG, Sorry, Thank You, Goodbye, became this cultural phenomenon, right?
Absolutely. He wasn't just playing music, he was creating communities. People tuned in for connection, for advice, for that sense of being understood.
You know what's interesting? Energy FM has actually been through quite a few transformations before this.
Oh yeah, the station's history is fascinating. It started as Cool 106 back in 1992, then became Rio 106.7 playing Latin music. Can you believe that?
Wait, Latin music? That's such a specific niche for Philippine radio.
Right, but that's what made Energy FM special. They weren't afraid to experiment. Under Papa Jackson's leadership, they found this perfect mix of music, talk, and connection.
But then something changed. The station started struggling post-pandemic, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a perfect storm, really. Declining radio listenership, tighter advertising budgets, the whole digital shift.
And now they've gone to this all-music format with just ads from Bingo Plus keeping them afloat.
It's actually part of a bigger trend. You know, back in 2019, people were already predicting radio's death because of iPods and digital streaming.
But radio survived that, didn't it?
It did, and that's what makes this situation so interesting. Radio adapted then by focusing more on personalities and connection.
So what's different this time?
The economics have fundamentally changed. Energy FM was actually celebrating its 25th anniversary just before all this happened.
That's right, they'd won all those awards too, hadn't they?
Multiple awards, Most Outstanding and Trusted FM Station, Best FM Radio Station at the Asia Pacific Excellence Awards. They were at the top of their game.
Which makes this transformation even more shocking.
And it's not just about Papa Jackson. There was this whole team. Gandang Kara, Lindsay with Lihiming Liham, the Anong Drama Mo duo.
All those voices gone silent.
You know what's really telling? The way they announced it, just a quiet YouTube video. No press release, no on-air farewell.
That seems to go against everything Energy FM stood for, doesn't it?
Exactly. This was a station that built its brand on being loud, proud, and connected to its audience.
Their slogan was, Wag mo sabihin radio, sabihin mo energy, right?
Yeah, don't say radio, say energy. It was more than just a catchphrase. It represented this whole idea that they were different from traditional radio.
And now they're basically just another music station.
It's a huge shift. But you have to understand, running a personality-driven radio station is expensive.
How so?
Well, you're paying for talent, producers, writers, versus just playing music and running ads.
But doesn't that ignore what made radio special in the first place?
That's the big question. Radio survived the digital revolution because it offered something streaming couldn't, human connection.
And now Energy FM is giving that up.
It's like they're saying the old model just isn't sustainable anymore.
But what about their audience? All those people who tuned in for connection, for advice?
That's the real loss here. Papa Jackson wasn't just a DJ, he was a confidant, a guide through heartbreak and healing for so many listeners.
Especially for millennials and Gen Z listeners, right?
Exactly. His shows created these communities where people felt safe sharing their stories.
And now those communities have nowhere to go.
Well, they might migrate to digital platforms, but it's not quite the same, is it?
No, there's something special about live radio, that sense of shared experience.
And Energy FM really mastered that. They weren't just playing music, they were creating moments.
Do you think other stations might follow their lead?
It's possible. If a successful station like Energy FM can't make the personality-driven format work...
That's a pretty depressing thought for the future of radio.
Maybe, but radio has always found ways to reinvent itself.
True, I mean, they survived streaming, right?
Exactly. And remember, Energy FM itself has gone through multiple transformations before.
From Cool 106 to Rio 106.7 to Energy FM,
each time adapting to what the market needed.
But this feels different somehow.
Because it's not just about changing formats, it's about changing the whole relationship between radio and its audience.
From active engagement to passive consumption.
And that's what makes Papa Jackson's departure so symbolic.
The end of an era?
Maybe. Or maybe just the beginning of another transformation.
But what kind of transformation can radio go through now?
That's the million-peso question, isn't it? The industry is clearly at a crossroads.
And Energy FM's decision might influence which path others take.
Exactly. This isn't just about one station, it's about the future of Philippine radio itself.
I can't help but feel a bit nostalgic.
For the days when radio was more than just a playlist?
Yeah. When you turned on the radio expecting not just songs, but stories, connection, community.
The question is, will those days ever come back?
Or is this silence, this shift to pure music and ads, the new normal for Philippine radio?
Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, radio will never be quite the same without voices like Papa Jackson's.
And on that note, we'll leave you with the sound of silence, something Energy FM's listeners are getting very used to. Thanks for joining us